Welcome back to the Blue Ridge Comedy Club here in Bristol as we're getting ready for the World Series of Comedy local competition here, and I'm joined once again by Sarah Morgan. And Sarah, let's talk about it. You got over 40 comedians coming in this week for this satellite competition, getting ready to send some folks to Vegas.
Yep, that's right. We're going to start Wednesday with a wild card event, and then every night it's just competition. So everybody's going to be trying to get those spots in the Vegas grand event at the end of the run. You
sent Meredith Kerr last year, not Miranda, Meredith Kerr to Vegas last year. What's it mean to have someone from here go to Vegas and do really well there?
Well, it was amazing to see Meredith, and I have to say she really did that on her own. So she got out and did satellite events in all over the country. Right. Yeah, so she did a couple of them, got a spot in the main event, and I actually traveled out to Vegas with her just to kind of support her and see how it worked.
Talk to me about that experience, being there, seeing there's 101 comedians there at the World Series of Comedy in Vegas.
Yeah, it was huge. I went out to represent our club and support Meredith and judge some of the competitions. There was a lot of industry there, so it was a great networking event, great to meet comics and other club owners, people that book for cruise lines and big events and conferences and that sort of thing. So
and talk to us about Blue Ridge Comedy Club. I mean, you all have something going on here all the time. We were talking about that earlier. To bring in 40 different comedians for this event, that's something very special too.
Yeah, we're really excited. This will be the most comics we've had in probably outside of our festival that we do yearly. And we just love for people to get to kind of experience Bristol, see our local comedians, and kind of understand what Tri-Cities has to offer, because we're newer on the scene as far as comedy goes, about 5 years or so.
But you have brought in some big names like Tommy Davidson, and some other big name comedians have come here to Bristol.
Yeah, we've had some wonderful comics here. Tommy was here this year. We had Rory Scovel this year. We just had Josh Gondelman this weekend, and we get a good mix. You know, I think there's something for everybody if you check out social media and kind of see what's going to be your style.
And you were telling me, I asked you all, you know, it's kind of like asking your favorite child. I asked you who your favorite comedian. You immediately said Rory Scovel. What makes him so special?
There's just something about him. He's very topical but friendly and welcoming. But when my husband sees this, he'll be upset that I didn't say him.
So you got a comedian in the family.
Yes. My husband is he's been a professional stand-up comic for probably close to 20 years now. So he's originally from Boston.
Right. And he teaches classes here. If you want to learn how to be a stand-up, this is the place.
He does, yeah. A lot of the comics in this area got started in his class or at our open mic, and he loves to kind of help new talent kind of find their footing. And
is that one of the things that you all take pride in, is being able to get people maybe new to the scene in here, help them get up the ladder, so to speak, to the more national scene?
It is. And the other thing we really like to do is just help people get that bucket list item. You know, if you kind of have some stage fright, or you're want to just sort of see what it feels like to be in front of an audience, we just want to have a really warm and welcoming environment where anybody can give it a shot.
Now, really quickly, tell our folks, if they want to come in and enjoy all these comedians for trying out for the World Series of Comedy, what times and what dates?
So it's going to be starting tomorrow, Wednesday. Shows start at 7, so we'll open the doors around 6. And Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Shows start at 7. Friday and Saturday, there'll be a second show at 9. So those are the big ones.
Sarah Morgan, thanks once again for having us out here today. We appreciate it. Folks, Blue Ridge Comedy Club right here in Bristol, Tennessee. They would love to see your smiling and laughing face right here this weekend as they get ready for the World Series of Comedy.